In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to use the color libraries. Now the color libraries set what color palette is shown here on the right hand side, and from there we can actually set the names of these colors and their values. Now to bring up the color libraries, we can either click on this button down the bottom right corner here, the color library button, or we can go to the tools menu, come down to color management and click on color libraries, and our color libraries window comes up. Over here on the left we've actually got all our color palettes. In here are the actual swatches of each color palette, and if we click on one of these here, you can see the actual name of each swatch, what palette it belongs to, and we see the color model and the values of that color with that particular color model. So if I change it to say LA or CMYK, we see the CMYK values, the LAB values, and so on. So we can actually come in here and we can change this information and click update. And if we click on accept, we'll be asked to save this color palette off, and if we do, it's a permanent change. Now we provide you with the default color library. If I click open here, you'll see there's a default color library here. So if you do make a mistake, you can always come back and reload that. But in this particular window, we let you make your own custom palettes, so you can actually make a new palette. So if you go and make a new palette and add colors, remove colors and change them, when you click update and then accept and save that off, it's a permanent change. In other words, there's no undo, so you should be aware of that. So as I say, we can come in here and change these colors and adjust and modify them, and we can also set what color palettes here on the right hand side. So for example, if we wanted the 3M color palette, we might say this one here, Scotch Calgraphic Film. And if I want to use this color palette in the program, what I can do is click on accept, and you can see it comes up here on the right hand side here. And if I hover over one of these colors, you can see that that's the apple green of the 3M Scotch Calgraphic Film range. So I can then change that to another one. I could maybe make that an Avery color palette, say A4 opaque like this, and click accept, and you can see it updates it once again. And here we've got some orange color. So that's how we actually change these color palettes on the right hand side. Now if you come in here and for some reason you think this color isn't quite accurate, as I say, you can come in and change this. If the manufacturer changes the name of one of these things or a code, you can always update that yourself until the next update from us comes out. So that's how you can actually select and apply color palettes on the right hand side. Another thing you can do, as I said before, is you can create custom color palettes or your own color palettes. So if I go to custom here, you'll see it's empty. I can click on new color here, and it will just select the last color I had selected, and I can give it a name. I can call this, say, warm yellow, for example. Well, warm yellow. And it's in my custom colors palette, and I might slightly adjust the color, make it a little bit more of that color there. Click update, and you can see the swatch is updated, the name's updated, and if I save that off, it'll be a permanent update and change to that. So I can add colors into my custom color palette here, and I can also, if you see this, I go over to default, and I might say I like this particular orange-red color. So if I left click on that and drag that over and actually drag it onto my custom color palette and let it go, and then look inside that color palette, you'll see that the orange-red's come over. Now I can slightly adjust it, any way I want to, using any of these color models, and I click update, and you can see it's changed the swatch, and I could also change the name. I could make it orange red color for argument's sake, and click update, and as you can see it updates it. So that's how you add custom colors, or I should say add colors to your custom color palettes. Now if I want a new color palette, I can go new palette, and I might call this my palette, or maybe the name of one of my clients, whatever I want to call it, and you'll see there's my palette, and I can add a new color and click update, and I've got a new color in there, and I can keep doing that. I can keep adding colors. You'll also find on some news groups or forums that people have made their own color palettes, and you can create your own and you can save them off. So you just basically make your color palette, you give it a name, and then you save it off as a color library, so one of these files here, and you can email it to friends, etc. So you can share your color libraries amongst each other, and on some forums and news groups people are actually doing that already, where they can save off different known color palettes. So that's another way of using that there. One other thing you can do in the program too is if you want to say, go back to this 3M Scotch Cal thing here, what's the color here? Cardinal red. If you wanted to find all the colors in the actual existing color palettes and any color palettes you've made up which are similar to this color, so say from another manufacturer, you can come up and click this button here, Find Color. If you click on that, you'll see that it shows you the color you want to match. You've got a matching tolerance, and if I click Find Color here, you'll find that the program will go along, look through all the palettes and find the closest colors here. And as I scroll down, you'll see all these different manufacturers, and you'll see that Avery's Strawberry Red is very close, so on and so forth, to the Cardinal Red, or this Tape Tech Ruby Red. So that's a great way of actually matching colors very quickly to existing color palettes, which can help you enormously. So that's one of the other tools that you can do in here. And if you make changes to any of these palettes, just click Save and you can save them off. And that's how the color palette libraries work in VinylMaster. And that's the end of this lesson.